Dear Ambassador Joni, dear Director Piccoli, dear Director Lecci, dear Director Volkammer, dear General Consul, dear Mr. Katrin, ladies and gentlemen. In my capacity as Minister of Foreign Affairs, Justice and Culture, I'm delighted to welcome you here today at the National Museum. Only a few weeks ago, this would not have been possible, for an invisible virus which forced us to isolate ourselves, our family, our state. In the interest of public health, we have had to do without great cultural achievements such as open borders or the accustomed gesture of shaking hands, what we also unfortunately had to feel today again. Fortunately, the situation has now eased. In the current phase, it seems to me, it is more crucial than ever before to focus on what unites the countries of Europe and not on what separates them. Appropriately, you can see behind me on the wall the projection of one of the most famous pictures by Ibrahim Kodra, entitled L'Archéologue. Do you see the name? No, I think, yeah, the name of the, but exactly, and the picture on the left-hand side. The original is in the exhibition here in this building. The painting depicts an archaeologist who is holding documents in his hand. You can also see columns that symbolize the foundation of our European home, like the word Europe. Our understanding of democracy and law dates back to classical antiquity. The painting shows how relevant the foundation of European history is for how we live together and for the future of Europe. Ibrahim Kodra, perhaps the most famous Albanian artist, was a humanist through and through. His great themes such as culture and peace, amongst others, are excellently suited as elements that bring people together. I suspect that in the current situation, the so-called new normal, Ibrahim Kodra would have urged us to ensure that European states treat each other with greater mutual respect and that they look together in the same direction. In recent years, this exhibition site, the Liechtenstein National Museum, has acquired a well-deserved reputation for varied exhibitions without prejudice and is considered an open-minded venue for cultural exchanges. This fundamentally open attitude is in line with Liechtenstein's European policy. Liechtenstein was the 33rd state to recognize the Republic of Kosovo in March 2008 and supports the independent development of the Republic of Kosovo. When more than 1,000 refugees came to Liechtenstein from Kosovo in the 1990s, Kosovo became a priority country for Liechtenstein's International Refugee and Migration Support Program. Liechtenstein also helped refugees to return to their home country. We worked to offer the returnees prospects in Kosovo through local projects. Since 2007, Liechtenstein has allocated approximately 9 million Swiss francs to support projects in Kosovo. The projects focus on access to quality education, income generation, community building, and the integration of minorities and returnees. A migration partnership has existed between our two countries since 2012. I would like to thank the Ibrahim Kodra Foundation, which has organized this special exhibition jointly with the National Museum. And I thank you all for traveling here today to underscore your commitment to our region and to Eastern Europe. Finally, I would like to ask you to take another look at the peaceful painting behind me. It expresses the following: only if you know where you come from will you be able to understand yourself in the present and look to the future with hope and confidence. let us continue to examine what our states and peoples have in common, and let us continue to work towards peaceful coexistence in the spirit of the world citizen Ibrahim Kodra. I'm now looking forward to the following speeches and especially to exploring the pictures of the exhibition. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming.